We got new updates! Yee-haw! Yee-dog! So, let me begin. The first thing I want to tell you is we've got a new name! Oh, yay! Let me fix this here. Fix this, Got a new case, so it's Slipper. Alright, we got a new name for this podcast, baby! Oh! Hey, tell her I'm coming! Alright, Bill, I'll tell her. So, everybody knows this channel right now is called Political Podcast. And for like 6-7 months, it's been called that. But, it's gonna change. So, I did some work during the weekend. And, I changed a lot of things about the podcast, and one thing is we're on a bunch of platforms now. Here's just a small list. You can get it on Google, Spotify, Radio Public, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and Pocket Casts, and my favorite, Apple Podcasts. Oh, baby! Oh, man, this is awesome! So, by the way, I'm doing my podcast through Anchor. Now, I know that there are other podcast platforms. I like Anchor, and I'm down to try others, but for right now, the podcast is on Anchor. So I will be posting a bunch of links in the description. All right, oh yeah, we got a new description. The first thing you gotta realize is, whenever you see any screen-recorded videos, they are edited by my good friend and partner in this podcast, Lex. They know who they are. They are a great editor and a great person to work with, so I will, she is. Thank you to her. And we're also working with Jesus. Oh! Yeah, him. One of my good friends. He's working on the audio portion of the podcast, so thank you to him. And so we got 2 new employees of the podcast, so I thought I would share that. But also, the description has changed even more. We're going to change it. I'm going to change it to include a bunch of links on there, so you can listen to the podcast on whatever platform you want to, Spotify or wherever. And by the way, make sure you listen on Anchor as well, so that I can get paid, and the podcast can change even more. Now, you're probably wondering, what the heck is this podcast called? It's called Get The Memo. Yeah! So I called it Get The Memo. Here's how it came up. Let me fix this. So I was sitting here and I was thinking, what the hell do I call it? And my thought process was, well, I don't know. And it just popped into my head, Get The Memo. So, it's kind of feisty, and so there's 2 reasons why I did it. Number 1, I didn't have a name. Number 3. Number 2, it's kind of like get the news. If you're coming to my channel, you're not only going to get the relevant news and important news, but you're going to get other types of information from me. Entertainment, sports, whatever it is. By the way, Golden Knights are playing tonight. So, that's the one thing, okay? And number 3, it's feisty. I'm a very feisty person. This podcast has me screaming all the time, so get the memo. See? Like, dude, get the memo, really? Like, so that's what it's called. So new name, new description, new platforms. Oh, baby, 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 baby. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Now, our podcast has over 2,370 views, 371 views, 475 views just this month. Now, look. I'm not saying that's just for one video. I would freak out if that was for one video. No, that's just for the whole channel. It is a small channel. And if you're listening to this on the podcast, make sure you come on YouTube and watch this. 'Cause I'm not making any edits on this. That's the thing. So we got brand new things coming on. So this is great, and I'm thankful to all of you who have subscribed, 23 subscribers in all. I'm thankful to all of you who have been watching, who have been giving me feedback, who have shared my posts on Facebook and Twitter, and who have followed me, and who've been watching, and all over the world. I want to thank you. Gracias, muchas gracias, grazie. Just thank you. Thank you. It's merci. Just a few languages that I know. Um, Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening on the podcast. If you're on the podcast listening to this, come on the YouTube channel. If you're on the YouTube channel, go ahead and listen on the podcast platform. Maybe you're in your car and you're going to work and you want to listen to this. And you don't really want to leave your phone unlocked. You want to lock it. Great. Good. And you don't want to pay a YouTube fee? Go ahead and go on Spotify, or on Pandora, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts. Do something. Or maybe you're getting ready in the morning, you're dressing up, whatever. Some of you listen to me in the morning, go ahead and listen to the podcast if you don't want to just load a bunch of videos. Either way, I'm grateful to all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Those are the new channel and podcast updates. So, and lastly, I don't know why this keeps falling, but you can actually leave me voice messages. So on Anchor, you can actually leave me voice messages if you wanted, with questions, requests. You want to tell me off, you want to congratulate me, you want to compliment me. Whatever you want to do, you can leave me voice messages on Anchor. So thank you so much to everybody for watching this, and let's get to some news. Let's get on it. Let's go.